Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I was busy reading Unraveling Oliver. Oh, so good. So good, darling. My name is Dana Abercrombie, and welcome to Read It All, where I have not really read it all, because these are all my advanced reader copies for the year. And see there? That's my library haul. So, I got some situations that I need to realize. I think I might be a book hoarder. Not exactly sure. I don't know how it works psychologically, even though I have been watching A&E's Hoarders, and this is pretty hoarderish, although it's a neat hoard, right? It's not even the full thing of my books, and I'm not going to show you them all because I'm embarrassed deep, deep down inside. Anyway, the struggle is this. I love reading books, as you can clearly tell. The problem is my eyes see more than what I, the brain, can read. So I end up having a whole collection of books, and basically I can read at most probably 12 books a month, which, as you can see, is still more than this books that I have over here. And not including the fact that I have library books that I keep taking out, which, by the way, I'm going to solely base my anger and my rage on BookTube, because I'm like completely addicted to BookTube, and I take everyone's suggestions and I go to the library and I put everything on hold because I have no money and I'm really broke. And yeah, so the library has been my saving grace of like everything. So support your local library, 1, and 2, don't go to the library if you are a book hoarder, because you will end up with the struggleification that I am currently facing right now. So I'm not getting rid of these books in the sense of I'm not getting rid of them before I read them. I'll get rid of them once I'm done with reading. But right now, no. I am going to keep my books, so that's not an option. But I just really was concerned and wondered about how do people deal with their massive book hauls. And I'm not saying that it's a lot, or I'm not saying that it's too much. I really love, each and every one of these books. I think I do because, I haven't read them yet, but the premise seemed really good. And if you're gonna if I'm gonna judge and say anything based on Unraveling Oliver, which by the way I'm reading now, I actually was supposed to finish it, but I had a lot of situations and complications and not enough conversations, so I am gonna finish this off by tonight. Fingers crossed, because the last time I said that I didn't finish it because there was so many things. So hopefully that's going to be something that I get through. But I love the book. Oh my gosh. Let me just say something about the book real quick. It opens with, like I explained in the other video, it opens with the woman and her husband sitting down and having this dinner, which, by the way, Liz Nugent, the author, goes into great detail of explaining this dinner, which is this lamb tangent with like dessert stuff, and it's all juicy and lovely and wonderful, and I'm I want to recreate that dinner minus getting my head bashed in, because no one should live like that. No. Anyway, so her description is wonderful. Her usage of the wordage is just fantastic. I can't even say it. The way how she uses her words are absolutely fantastic. She explains in such great detail the psychology behind Oliver and him committing this act. And he's basically a psychopath. Maybe he's a sociopath as well. I need to learn the difference between between sociopath and psychopath, which I'm pretty sure I have met several in my day. Yay, crazy people. Anyway, so this book starts off from Oliver's point of view of how he is basically just pissed off at his wife and he beats her, and he goes to this bar and he is really nonchalant about it, and he comes back and he's yeah, you know what, I'm gonna just beat her again. And he does. And don't worry, she gets the divorce, she gets away from him, but she's she can't talk or anything, and it's just terrible and horrible. And that's just the first chapter. So this is my favorite. This is gonna be my favorite so far of the year. I love this. How can you not? But anyway, I just want to say I'm having a situation with these books where I don't know if I would qualify as being a book hoarder or not, because I figured this. Look, I watch A&E Hoarders, and you know how you go in there and it's like piles and piles of everything, and it's like trash and doo-doo and cat litter and dogs and dead birds and dead rats and feces. It was one episode, I kid you not, there was cat feces that was like 7 feet high. That's not the point. The point is this: I think that we are allowed to have something that we're passionate about and that we are able to collect, and it doesn't overtake our lives. You know, it's not like something that we obsess and we're crazy about and we can't focus on anything else. That we are able to have a meaningful life and have friends and family and everything else, and have our things that we love, which is either reading or maybe movies or video games or, you know, Harry Potter scarves. Some people collect Harry Potter scarves. I know people who do. It's okay, they have a fancy collection of scarves, but either way we all collect something. But I don't know whether or not it makes us all hoarders. So this is like a situation that I am trying to understand within myself, but I don't really think that it qualifies as being a hoarder, and I don't know whether or not I just sound like one of those people who are hoarders. But yeah, it seems like every time that I get a new book, I end up reading something and then I find like 10 more to replace that book, and I don't know exactly how to accomplish all of my books to read, because this is my books to read list, and this here is piles that you see in front. There's more in the back, and I have another closet that's also full of books, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't like, I had like this serious come to Jesus moment where I was like Lord, have you strucken me with the hoarder? Am I like the hoarderation? I don't understand what's going on right now. So I need some type of guidance and like any type of tips or anything, because I think that I am like not a hoarder, but I don't know if that's like being a hoarder. So that would be appreciative. Thank you very much for anything. Help or don't help. I don't know. I don't know if I want your help, because if I am a hoarder and it's qualifies as being a hoarder, I think I like it. So boo-hoo.